Kate be forced to choose dancing over her children? Next ET.
Is Simon Baker in The Mentalist, tonight only CBS.
Sleep well, Paul?
I'm going back to my place to watch some TV.
Not until we go over your testimony one more time.
Annie Judd died. The cancer killed her, not me. I've got the facts and figures to back it up. If you're not convinced of that after hearing me go on and on for the last 4 hours.
All right, well, you know what? It's obvious you know what happened. But that's not the problem.
No, the problem is her father won't accept her death, and he wants somebody, preferably me, to pay for it.
Well, maybe you should try explaining it differently.
Excuse me?
You've got the medical jargon down pat, but that doesn't mean anything to me.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be explaining this to a panel of doctors. Probably not good ones, but hopefully they'll have some clue what I'm talking about.
Look, that's not the point. This is more than just science.
And you know this from your dozens of successful interrogations by the Texas Board of Medicine?
Look, Annie was not a number. She was a little girl. You knew her. You did everything you could to save her life, and when she died, it broke your heart.
I don't let my feelings get in the way of my work.
See, the thing is, I think you feel a lot more than you let on. And how you tell her story is going to be the difference between you keeping your medical license or losing it.
This is a medical hearing. It's not a talent show. What matters are the facts, not feelings.
Yeah, but facts are more than just numbers. This board is going to want to hear from you, and not Dr. Reed Oliver, the incredible neurosurgeon. They're going to want to hear from Dr. Reed Oliver, the man.
No, they're gonna want me to appease the patient's family. A year before Annie Judd died, I told her father that she had terminal cancer. Now he wants to punish me for being right.
Or maybe he just wants to hear that you're sorry.
That's not relevant.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's not important. You should try being human once in a while. Won't make you any less of a surgeon.
Of all the gin joints in the world.
Silas?
Hello, beautiful. This must be fate. Couldn't sleep?
Not a wink.
Me neither.
As the World Turns is sponsored by AsTheWort. This allergy season, switch to AsTheWort. AsTheWort, a good change to make.
Change your allergy medicine to AsTheWort. With AsTheWort, you'll get effective 24-hour non-drowsy relief. Relief even Claritin can't beat. But how's this for change? You'll get all that allergy relief for less. Compare and save. AsTheWort, a good change to make.
There's scientific news about Centrum. In a recently published study, key nutrients reviewed were found to be absorbed by the body. These nutrients help support energy and immunity. Impressive. Science gives you more reason to trust Centrum.
Get flawless skin, even in harsh, unflattering light. New Revlon Photo Ready Makeup. Our exclusive formula bends and reflects light to help diffuse every flaw for a poreless, airbrushed look. Revlon Photo Ready Makeup.
Find your perfect light. Can you believe how fast kids grow these days? And since 90% of bone strength is developed before adulthood, it's so important that they get enough calcium every day. That's why there's new Danonino. Unlike leading kids' yogurts, Danonino has twice the calcium of milk, ounce per ounce, with vitamin D, so it's power-packed for healthy growth. And its rich, creamy taste is yummy! So they can start building strong bones today for stronger bodies tomorrow. New Danonino from Danon, power-packed to help kids grow.
Buy heels, get a handbag.
bag half off. Buy work, get play half off. Buy one, get one half off everything during Pay Less BOGO. Save now, feel good, pay less.
So I'm in love with this cute pair of jeans. Only $100. But am I wearing them now? Hello, I'm wearing my older sister's jeans that she ruined with barbecue sauce. Or so I thought. See, my mom washed them with this Tide stain release and wash booster stuff. She's all, you use it with your detergent to help get stains out the first time. Are you kidding me? So now the stains are magically gone and my sister passes on her jeans to me. What a life.
Get your $3 coupon at TideStainRelease.com today.
Fresh, minty, ready.
Minty.
So what do you think?
Fresh. For a fresh breath feeling that lasts up to 5 times longer, there's new Scope Outlast.
What are you two doing?
I was trying to beat my record. 61 dishes and a garlic press.
Oh, that's too full. Those will never get clean.
Got clean when I broke the record. Never gonna happen! Oh, sorry, buddy.
Cascade Action Packs are 4 times concentrated to get the fullest loads clean the first time.
4,500 dogs begin for 7.
Interesting grooming.
Thanks. I did it to let the judges know that my dog is the right choice. I got the idea from General Mills' Big G cereals. They put a white check on the top of every box to let people know that their cereals have healthy whole grain and they're the right choice. Just like Buttercup.
Just like Buttercup.
General Mills is the only leading cereal company to put healthy whole grain in every box. The choice has never been easier. For whole grain guaranteed, just look for the white check.
Haiti, The Long Road Back, tonight on the CBS Evening News.
Tonight on Dave, what did Tina Fey's daughter say to Oprah?
These crazy bananas are for you.
Plus, Joan Jett and the top 10 signs you're on a bad spring break tonight.
Stay asleep?
Yeah. She looks so peaceful when she's sleeping. Just like she did when she was a little girl.
She's not growing up yet.
She thinks she is.
Well, so did we. We were her age.
We were babies by comparison. I know that now, after everything I put her through.
You didn't do any of this alone.
Thank you for saying that. But I'm the one that brought Damien into our lives.
Yeah, well, you know what? He's gone now, and all we can try to do is repair the damage.
Natalie and Ethan will be fine. I mean, they're so young. Hopefully, Damien will just be a distant memory to them. But Faith, I mean, what if it's too late?
No wonder you couldn't sleep.
What's your excuse?
Same thing. You know, this reminds me of when Faith was a baby.
And she refused to sleep unless we were holding her?
Walking back and forth. Oh, my God. And if we stopped, she'd start screaming.
I think I learned how to sleep on my feet. The only thing that would save us back then was peanut butter and
marshmallow. Ta-da! Can you believe it? It was still up here. I don't know if marshmallow ever expires.
Oh, who cares? There's nothing real in it. It's so delicious. Here, work your magic.
Oh, my God. If Faith saw us eating this, she would never let us live it down.
Well, at least she'd know we're human.
Well, take more than marshmallows for that.
I remember when Luke was just a baby. I used to wake up just to watch him sleep. I was so excited to be a mother. I mean, I thought that I would do everything right, that all the right choices would be so obvious, and they weren't. And then we had Faith, and I thought the same thing all over again, that things would be different because she was a girl and I was a little girl once myself. There's no way I can make the same mistakes that my mother made.
You're not Lucinda. Far from it.
No, but I've made my share of mistakes.
No. We both made mistakes. We made them together.
Except for Damien.
You know what? Without Damien, we wouldn't have Luke. And I am grateful for that.
So am I.
Okay. Got it. Try it. It's good?
So good. I'm glad we never introduced the kids to this.
Yeah, because then we'd have to share it with them.
So good.
What the hell were you doing in Oakdale?
I had nowhere else to go.
Come on. You were a New York congressman, Silas. There must have been somebody on your payroll you could have paid off to take you in when you got released.
I wish.
What about your wife?
She wasn't exactly happy with me when she found out about our affair.
Oh, she must have been thrilled when you were sent away to prison for trying to kill me.
She divorced me. Lost everything.
Poor you. Yeah, I guess that's what happens when you make promises to a woman that you have no intention of keeping.
Are you talking about you or my ex-wife?
Is there a difference? You know what? Both of us deserve better than you. Excuse me.
Don't you want an answer to your question? Why I'm here? I'm rebuilding my life.
Good for you. Yeah, I hear Outer Mongolia is very nice this time of year.
I am no longer running away from my mistakes.
Oh, so now I'm a mistake. That's nice.
No, Molly, please. Hear me out. Hear me out. I'm in recovery.
Weasels Anonymous?
You know how I did love your sense of humor?
Yeah, no. You loved quickies on the floor behind my desk. Don't BS me, Silas, because I know you, remember? I know how you think. I know how you like to slither out of difficult situations like our relationship and prison.
That's why you are the perfect person to do the interview.
What interview?
The tell-all. The mea culpa. It's a new American way. You mess up on the public stage and bear all to the press, then ask for forgiveness. Emily Stewart wants the exclusive for her website, but I'd rather go one-on-one with you.
You're joking, right? You went to prison for trying to kill me. The fact that the DA made some typos on the motion papers doesn't change the fact that you tried to kill me.
I made an error in judgment.
You think?
You know, I panicked when you threatened to expose our affair. I was drinking and taking pills and...
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was. I just hid it from everyone. That's what addicts do, and I was a very good addict. But now I am here to make amends. Beginning with you.
I so don't buy this. And even if I did, why start with me?
Because I'd never stopped thinking about you. What we had was very special.
Oh, it was special, all right. Especially the part where you had the brake lines cut on my car. No, I'm going to tell you the real story, Silas. I am over you. I have a new man in my life, and he is wonderful. And I have everything in the world to look forward to.
Then why are you here, drinking alone in the middle of the night?
I must have fallen asleep.
Imagine that.
Emily, I am so sorry. It's not what it looks like.
Actually, I think it probably is.
You know, I'm going to take Eliza back to her crib.
That's probably a pretty good idea.
I really am sorry.
I didn't even know that she was there.
Oh, that's reassuring. Are you aware when you're in bed with me?
She was crying, and so I brought her into bed to quiet her down.
I'm sorry, are we talking about Eliza?
Come on, you don't really think.
Well, just tell me what happened.
I'm not sure. Eliza was fussy, and Meg offered to take her for me, and after that, I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
Emily, please don't blame Paul. It was my fault.
Yeah, no kidding.
I guess Eliza is used to having the two of you put her to bed. I don't know what she likes anymore. So when she started getting fussy, I didn't know what to do. Just been away from her for so long. Anyway, Paul told me how the two of you get her to quiet down so she could go to sleep. So I came back in and put her right next to him. And it worked.
For both of you, apparently.
That was unintentional. I was just sitting with her.
Until you decided to lie down.
Well, blame that. That's the coziest bed I have ever slept in.
Mr. Judd is a grieving father, hell-bent on revenge. He's gonna talk about her final days, her battle. He's gonna talk about how she died. He's gonna break their hearts. With any luck, one of them will be a cardiologist. You know, this is not the time to joke around. Look, I know you care about your work, but quite frankly, you come off as just really cold. And I know you don't mean to.
Oh, come on, don't psychoanalyze.
Why not? That's what the board's gonna do. They're gonna try to figure out if you're too reckless to be in the OR. And you need to prove to them that if they take away your medical license, they are killing people. She had a nice smile. Annie. Nice. Brave. Like she knew that we were worried for her. She wanted us to know that it was gonna be all right. I was the one that was causing her pain, cutting into her skull, sticking her with needles, ordering chemo, but she always lit up when I walked in the room. I miss that smile. Nobody smiles when I walk in a room. Most of the time, they act like it's the Grim Reaper, and I'm okay with that. But I didn't want to be that for Annie. I miss Annie. The world misses her. Because I couldn't save her, they're never gonna know it. People think that you're a brilliant doctor because you're fearless. They don't know it's because you care so much. You sound like a self-indulgent celebrity therapist. Why do you do that? You came so close to being a real human with real emotions, and you just go right back to being a jerk.
Oh, you're wrong, Mr. Snyder. I'm always a jerk.
What's wrong with you? What do you mean? After all this time, you can't call me by my first name?
Oh, come on. I don't have time.
No. My name is Luke. Just say it.
It's gonna be okay. In fact, I think we made a little progress since we've been up here.
What happens when we get home? What if things go back to the way we were? God forbid they get worse.
Well, now that we know what's going on, we know what to look for.
What if she gets better at hiding the drugs? I know I did. What if I taught her all the wrong things?
Lily, we'll take care of this, okay? You don't have to do this alone.
I'm so afraid we're gonna lose her, Holden. And I'm worried about the other kids, too. I mean, up here, the three of us, that's one thing, but back home, Faith is doing drugs. She's not gonna stop just because we tell her to, and I'm worried about the safety of the other kids.
You're right. Better lock up the children. You don't want me introducing them to the wacky world of prescription drugs. That's your job, isn't it, Mom?
If you want strong hair, say goodbye to harsh shampoos.
L'Oreal's new Everstrong is 100% sulfate-free.
Everstrong guarantees this.
Our gentlest shampoo that injects strength in just one wash.
For beautiful strength I can feel.
L'Oreal's new Everstrong.
Raise your spoons. Now there's nothing left standing between you and a satisfying breakfast. Introducing Special K low-fat granola. With 50% less fat than the leading granola and 5 grams of fiber per serving, it's a satisfying way to help you manage your weight. Special K low-fat granola, a taste of freedom.
Your skin is your first line of defense. Pollutants and damaging environmental factors weaken your skin barrier, leaving skin dry and vulnerable. New Daily Skin Balance is a scientifically advanced fortifying lotion formulated with provitamin B5, shea butter, and pH buffer to give 24-hour moisture while strengthening your skin's protective barrier. Put the health of your skin first with New Daily Skin Balance, only from Eucerin.
Where are people with moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis going?
They're discovering the first self-injectable RA medicine you take just once a month. It's Symphony, and taken with methotrexate, it helps relieve the pain, stiffness, and swelling of RA with 1 dose a month. Visit 4Symphony.com to see if you qualify for a full year of cost support. Symphony can lower your ability to fight infections, including tuberculosis. Serious and sometimes fatal events can occur, such as infections, cancer in children and adults, heart failure, nervous system disorders, liver or blood problems, and allergic reactions. Before starting Symphony, your doctor should test you for TB and assess your risk of infections, including fungal infections and hepatitis B. Ask your doctor if you've been to a region where certain fungal infections are common. Tell your doctor if you're prone to infections or develop symptoms such as fever, fatigue, cough, or sores. You should not start Symphony if you have an infection.
Ask your rheumatologist about Symphony. Just 1 dose, once a month.
Crunch time, Wheat Thins. You and your tasty whole grain. This can only end one way. Wheat Thins. Toasted, whole grain, crunch. The crunch is calling.
A few simple touches can make a big difference.
Like this country living bedding. It transformed my room with delicate blooms of beautiful flowers.
Shop Kmart this week and get $30 off any home items purchase of $100 or more.
They're smart, and there's Kmart Smart.
Faith, no one is more aware of the mistakes I've made than I am. That's what your father and I were talking about just now. My mistakes.
Until you moved on to mine. Don't pretend like you didn't. I heard the whole thing. Keep her away from the kids. She might corrupt them.
No, nobody is saying that.
She did? Is that how you really feel? That I'm gonna corrupt Natalie and Ethan?
No, but drugs can make you do things that you wouldn't normally do.
So yeah, I'm not you, Mom. I'm not an addict. I just like to get high.
Why are you acting like this? You're a sweet girl. What is with this tough facade?
You don't know anything about me. I'm not just your kid. I have a life of my own.
And I respect that.
Right, so keeping me hostage in the middle of the woods.
Faith, I don't want to fight with you.
You're the one that's saying I'm a bad influence on the family. You wouldn't believe me even if I told you I'd be better.
All right, sweetheart, look, we want to trust you, okay? That's why we came up here. Because we wanted to make a fresh start, and everything was going really well until now.
Whatever, I don't want to fight.
Neither do we.
Good. So let's just make this easier on everyone. I'll move to the farm and live with Dad, and Natalie and Ethan will be safe from me.
No, I think that would be avoiding the problem. I think you need to work things out with your mom, right?
Maybe it's not such a bad idea.
Not that it's any of your business, but I don't need a man around 24/7.
If I were the man in your life, I wouldn't let you haunt a hotel cocktail lounge by yourself at this time of night.
I know half the people in here. And maybe I felt like a quiet drink alone.
See, now that's the part I just can't wrap my head around. Where is Mr. Wonderful? Or doesn't he know you're here?
No, he's out of town taking care of something very important.
Oh, I get he's one of those workaholics on the road all the time, closing deals, making everything more important than you.
Wrong. His daughter's having some trouble, so he and his ex-wife took her out of town for some quality time together. Don't give me that look.
No, look, I'm just listening.
He's an amazing father. And if he put me before his own children, I wouldn't want him in my life.
That's a new one.
Shut up, Silas. You are not my finest hour.
I am all for family values.
Since when?
Look, you deserve to be someone's top priority.
Really?
Look, I didn't put you first when we were together. And I'm sorry. And I'd like a chance to make it up to you.
You're serious?
Absolutely. What do you say? Will you give me a second chance?
Meg?
Sorry.
Would you start over?
Just don't talk to me right now. Just go away.
what does it matter what I call you? Mr. Snyder is my father. I'm Luke. Can I have my files back, please? You call Noah by his first name. He's my patient. So? It's a simple, well-defined relationship. It's patient-doctor. It's clear. So what does that make us, then? I'm tired of explaining myself. That's what I've been doing all night. I'm gonna go home and get some rest. Thank you for helping me prep for the hearing. Hey, you sure you're ready for this? Yeah, I'm sure.
Maybe the farm would be better. If you think that you could be happy there, I'd be willing to give it a try. That is, if it's okay with you, Holden.
You okay with that? Okay. Let's try it.
So that's it? I can move to Grandma's, no strings attached?
Do you think this is some kind of bribe?
No, but I thought you wouldn't let me go that easily.
Faith, this is not easy. Then maybe the farm is the answer.
I can't believe it. Dad, I missed you so much.
I think you better thank your mom.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
It's late. Get to bed.
Okay.
Wow. I know how hard that was for you.
We had to do something. I mean, if she's at my third half the time, she's at home, and maybe if there's some distance, she won't resent me so much.
She doesn't resent you.
Yes, she does. She does. She thinks that she'd be better off without me, and that's why I have to let her go.
It's not gonna be for long, okay? She has no idea how much she's gonna miss you.
Mission: Lush Colossal Lashes. Colossal Mascara from Maybelline, New York. Our collagen formula and Colossal Brush create 9 times more volume. Colossal. Only from Maybelline. And now Colossal Diamonds with Mega Diamond Formula for bigger, brighter eyes instantly.
If you're taking 8 extra strength Tylenol a day on the days that you have arthritis pain, you could end up taking 4 times the number of pills compared to Aleve. Choose Aleve and you could start taking fewer pills. Just 2 Aleve have the strength to relieve arthritis pain all day.
Hello! Why don't you try a home-cooked meal with yummy hamburger helper? Ta-da! Fantastically tasty, huh?
That's good.
What would you guys like?
Hamburger helper.
What? 1 pound, 1 pan, 1 tasty meal!
I have big news for everybody with frequent heartburn. Let me show you. There's a new 24-hour heartburn formula that's different. It's called Zegrid OTC. Only Zegrid OTC has both prescription strength medicine and a special ingredient to allow its powerful medicine to be quickly absorbed. Zegrid OTC controls and suppresses acid all day and all night. New Zegrid OTC. Discover the difference. And look for $4 savings in Sunday's paper.
Can you believe how fast kids grow these days? That's why there's new Danonino. New Danonino has twice the calcium of milk, ounce per ounce, with vitamin D, so it's power-packed for healthy growth. Yummy! New Danonino from Danon, power-packed to help kids grow.
Your pet makes lots of friends, but there's one little friend you don't want him to meet, the flea. Just one in your home can turn into thousands fast, infesting carpets, furniture, even your bed. To stop an infestation, ask for Frontline Plus. It quickly kills fleas, their eggs, and larvae, even ticks. It's waterproof, and 1 dose lasts all month long. Fleas are nobody's friends. Ask for the vet's #1 choice for dogs and cats, Frontline Plus.
The Reynolds Wrap you've known for years. The strength and quality you trust. Has a foil that's tough in the kitchen and made from 100% recycled aluminum. Reynolds Wrap in the green box. It's 100% Reynolds quality, 100% Reynolds tough. And like all our foil, it's made in the USA. Reynolds Wrap from 100% recycled aluminum. Do your part this Earth Day. Get money-saving coupons at reynolds100.com.
Do you know
know what's in your spread? In Land O'Lakes spreadable butter with canola oil, there are just 3 natural ingredients. Delicious sweet cream, canola oil, and salt. Nothing hidden, nothing artificial. Spread pure natural goodness straight from the fridge. Discover Land O'Lakes spreadable butter with canola oil. Land O'Lakes, where simple goodness begins.
Announcing Grand Appliance and TV's biggest Energy Star savings event. This Friday, Illinois is launching their Cash for Appliances program, giving you an instant 15% off Energy Star appliances. At Grand Appliance, you get an additional 10% off Electrolux for a total of 25% off Electrolux Energy Star appliances. The money ran out in 7 hours in Iowa. In Minnesota, the cash was gone in 24 hours. Hurry into Grand Appliance this Friday to make sure you get your savings. Doors open at 7 a.m. Sales starts at 8 a.m.
Trapped in the trance of their shopping routine, some people don't notice the difference between meat and mystery when they enter the frozen zone. Is it real chicken or something else? Some chicken nuggets and tenders look like they have mystery meat. With my Purdue frozen nuggets, there is no mystery. Just real all-white meat made with 100% natural ingredients. No fillers, no preservatives. And a delicious taste your family will love. Purdue frozen chicken, all white meat, no mystery.
Hey, Chicago, I'm coming to town tomorrow for the WBBM Newsmakers Series. Join me at Navy Pier's Grand Ballroom for lunch and great conversation.
For tickets, log on to Ticketmaster.com or WBBM780.com/newsmakers.
Spend the morning with the monsters. I dare you. Let's give villains the immunity idol. That's a no-no. New Survivor, CBS tonight.
I'm not putting this whole situation on you, okay? I'm just saying that we don't need a doctor to tell us that Meg wasn't quite ready for her sleepover, was she?
And Eliza was just so happy to see her mom.
I know. And that is the only reason I didn't throw her out on her ear last night.
Oh, yeah, that would have been therapeutic.
Excuse me? She used her daughter to crawl into
That is
bed
not
with
what
you.
happened.
It's not really. Would you like to explain to me?
Good morning. You too?
You look happy.
Mission accomplished.
I haven't slept this well in months. The lights are never completely off at Deerbrook. They need to keep an eye on you at all times.
Yeah, those places, they're all the same. Never a moment's peace.
And the showers, you only get 10 minutes, and the water is always lukewarm.
Well, feel free to use the shower in the guest room.
I already have. I hope I didn't use up all the hot water, but it just felt so good. I think I was in there for half an hour. Wow, those muffins smell great.
Help yourself.
Is there a problem? No. Everything is perfect. Kind of makes me forget that I have to go back.
And now that you remember?
I don't want to.
Well, thank God. It would really worry me if you wanted to go back there.
Hey, good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Morning. Mama, I'm so happy to see
my
you.
sweet girl. Good morning. Good morning. How was your night?
Oh, everything has been so wonderful.
Oh, good.
Paul and Emily have been too kind, and Eliza, oh my gosh, she is growing up so fast. You know, I was afraid she would forget me, but she hasn't.
That would never happen. You're her mama. She'd never forget you, ever.
Can I get you some coffee? I mean, if it's okay with Paul and Emily.
Of course it's okay. Of course it's okay. No, thank you, please. We really gotta get down the road there. I've got to take you back to Deerbrook. You know, you have that group this morning, you remember?
How could I forget? Okay, it'll just take me a few minutes to get my stuff together and I'll be ready.
All right. So, be honest with me. How did things really go? Is there anything I should know?
Yeah, well,
Nope.
actually...
Everything turned out great.
Just a second.
Oh, you're not, room service.
You're not, dressed. I knew you'd take forever getting ready. Here, maybe this will help get your butt in gear.
All right, just give me 2 minutes. Okay?
Is
Is there any coffee left? Or did you drink that whole pot again?
Oh, then you came back early.
That sounds like a complaint.
Are you kidding me? I missed you
Missed
so
you too.
much. Wait a minute. If you're back early, does that mean it was a total disaster?
No, actually, everything went pretty well. We all sat down, we talked, made some very big decisions.
The three of you together?
Yeah, Faith, she agreed to everything.
Well, that's kind of a miracle, because when she left here, she was disagreeing with Lily on everything, just on principle.
Well, they came to an understanding. We'll see how long it lasts.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I just can't wait to have quality alone time with you.
Actually, quality alone time is going to be tough.
Why?
Because Faith is going to be living here.
Is Lily okay with that?
Yeah, she'll miss her, but it's going to be a good thing, trust me.
Well, I think it is. I mean, Faith is crazy about Emma, so maybe she'll open up to her.
Maybe, but not about the drug thing. She knows how Mama disapproves of that.
Yeah, she does. Maybe that's a good thing. In the meantime, it'll give you some time to spend some time with Faith.
She's going to be very busy here. A lot of chores, but it's going to be good to have her here. I miss having my kids around.
I'm going to get you that cup of coffee.
So you're sure that you're okay with it?
Absolutely. It'd be great to have somebody help me feed the chickens. You know what? When you're doing a really good thing, we'll make it work.
Molly! It's gonna be so cool to have you as a roommate.
Well, we're not exactly going to be roommates, sweetie, right?
Right, I know. You'll have your room with Dad, and I'll have mine.
Faith, why don't you take your stuff upstairs?
Okay, maybe later we can go to Old Town and have coffee at Java?
We'll see.
Do you have work?
No, but...
But you still have things you need to pick up at your mom's, and you have chores to do here.
But after I get my chores done.
We'll see, like Molly said.
Cool.
You're right. She really seems very happy to be here with both of you.
On your mark. Get set. Create.
Perfect Pinch from McCormick is the perfect way to explore exciting new flavors.
That spark of inspiration. The joy of creating.
Our most flavorful blend of herbs and spices makes it easy to share your passion for flavor. New Perfect Pinch from McCormick. Live deliciously. Also available in salt-free varieties.
The first time I colored my hair with Preference, I fell in love.
Because L'Oreal's Superior Preference has this fade-defying formula, plus an anti-damage conditioner.
It's anti-dry out and anti-fade out.
So my color stays luminous, lasting for up to 8 weeks. Superior Preference by L'Oreal.
Dinner!
Fresh taste doesn't come in a can. Meow Mix Market Select. With delicious real seafood you can actually recognize. Tastes so good, cats ask for it by name.
Have you tried Honey Bunches of Oats yet?
Every spoonful is a little different. I got 3 kinds of flakes. This is delicious.
It's the perfect combination of sweet and crispy.
I love it. This is so good.
It's great. The magic's in the mix.
I've had asthma for 12 years.
6 years.
I've had asthma forever.
I never knew why my asthma symptoms kept coming back. Or that I could help prevent them in the first place.
The problem was that my controller medicine
was treating only one main cause of asthma symptoms.
But there are 2, airway constriction and inflammation.
Unlike most controllers, Advair treats both main causes.
Advair treats both main causes.
And that helps prevent symptoms in the first place.
Advair contains salmeterol. Salmeterol may increase the chance of asthma-related death, so Advair is not for asthma that's well controlled on another controller medicine. Advair will not replace fast-acting inhalers for sudden symptoms and should not be taken more than twice a day. Talk to your doctor about the risks and benefits of Advair. If you take Advair, see your doctor if your asthma does not improve or gets worse.
If it's still having symptoms,
ask your doctor how to help prevent them with Advair.
Get your first prescription free and save on refills.
Advair. Now you know.
So, Kate, you were stressed, a lot of junk food on the go, and you were...
A little irregular, sluggish.
My daughter needed Activia.
So I gave it a try. Wow, it works.
Now she has a spring in her step.
I'm loving it every morning.
Help get your system back on track. Activia with Bifidus regularis helps regulate your digestive system.
Would you recommend Activia?
I already have.
She recommends it. What are you waiting for?
I had a toothache. I had an impacted tooth. It's worse than labor pain.
Don't trust this kind of pain to just anything.
Once I took the Oragel, it was instantly relieved. Anyone who says they have a toothache, you need to get yourself some Oragel.
Oragel, the #1 brand for toothache pain relief. Junior CSIs follow the evidence.
Can we see the body already, please?
And the case gets weird.
You wanted to match wits with CSIs? Now's your chance.
I've never seen anything like it.
It's an episode that's
amazing,
deadly,
brilliant, obsequious. Kids.
A new CSI. Then, see why critics call The Mentalist masterful. And a bona fide hit.
No lies, no tricks.
Since when is that the rule?
The Mentalist after a new CSI. CBS tonight.
For what it's worth, Lily, I think what you're doing is very unselfish. Not really. It's the only solution that made sense. This is an environment I can't provide for her. Faith will have responsibilities here at the farm. And Emma and her father will keep tabs on her. And I will too. Excuse me? Yeah, I live here with Holden now, so it'll give me the chance to be able to look out for her too. Well, just don't accept any more packages for her if you don't mind. I had nothing to do with that, Lily. You know that.
Molly's right. That was all Faith's doing.
Well, she got away with it once. There's no telling what she'll try to do again. Look, Lily, I'm on your side and Faith's side. I don't want to see anything happen to her. Thank you. Molly, maybe you can find a way to reach her. That's okay with you if I do? Try, because if it's not, I can keep my distance. If you can help Faith, please do. I mean, she's far more important to me than the fact that the two of you... My daughter's well-being is all that matters. Right.
Absolutely.
I'm sure I can't get you a cup of coffee?
Oh, you were about
breakfast
to say something before Paul cut you off.
Oh, no. You know how married couples are, always finishing each other's sentences.
If something happened, I need to know.
No, Babe was only here for a few hours. You know, she played with Eliza and went to sleep.
Emily?
What I'm telling you is the truth, Emma. Honestly.
And what you're not telling me is what?
That somehow Meg managed to fall asleep in bed with Paul and Eliza. He didn't know until he woke up and he saw her there. You can ask her yourself if you don't believe me. In fact, she said it was cozy.
We need to talk for a second about what happened.
It just happened.
Well, it can't happen again.
Paul,
let me finish. I'm on your side. And I'll do anything I can to help you get well. But I'm in love with Emily, and our marriage is very important to me.
Of course it is. I understand completely.
You sure you're ready for this? Of the Inquisition? Sure. I'm not afraid of those dinosaurs.
Well, could you just try to respect them for a couple hours? You can't be the head of the new wing on the hospital if you don't have a medical license.
They're not gonna take away my license. They don't have the guts.
All right. But one word of advice?
Just one?
Yeah. Keep repeating your mantra.
Which is?
Don't be an ass.
Oh, that's good. I should have that tattooed on the palm of my hand. Bob Hughes would love it. And it'd make his wife ecstatic. That lady doesn't like me.
Well, maybe that's because you never apologized for hitting her car.
The woman can't take a joke.
All right, come on. Let's go.
Hey, thanks. You know, for all this. Nobody's ever... I mean, I know you'd not do that because you care about my career. It's all for Noah's sake, but...
Oh, I do care.
Oh, speak of the devil.
Ground rules. Everyone who lives here pitches in.
Yeah, and if you like chickens, maybe we can cut a deal.
I don't think so.
So listen, here's the deal. You're going to be taking care of your own horse. Feeding, grooming, exercising, and you do it every day.
That's not work. That's fun. Especially if I can go riding with the two of you.
After homework. And I'm warning you, cutie. I know all the tricks, so no shenanigans.
And just because you're living here doesn't mean that you're going to get away with things. Your mom, she is also involved in the decision-making, okay?
All right, let's go home and get the rest of your stuff.
We don't have to. I have enough stuff for tonight from being up at the cabin.
Faith, this isn't a vacation. You need your school books, you need your computer, your school clothes.
Get your coat. Can I speak to you alone for a minute?
Sure.
I know that this is kind of hard on you. If you want to change your mind, you can.
Faith would hate me.
We'll work it out.
No, this is the right thing to do. She's happy here. You saw her face when she was talking about the horses. It feels like she's a part of something here. That's what we really want for her, isn't it?
You know you're always welcome here, right?
I do. And thanks for the peanut butter and marshmallow sandwich. For a little while last night, I felt like I was part of something, too.
She won't settle for extra savings. She'll get extra, extra savings. At Kohl's Big Weekend Sale, she'll get savings on top of savings. Friday 3 to 11 p.m. and Saturday 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. Like an extra 10% off Missy Sportswear, already 40 to 50% off. Extra savings on all bedding sets. And an extra 15% off fine and sterling silver jewelry, already 55 to 60% off. Get blown away by Kohl's Big Weekend Sale's extra, extra big savings. Kohl's, expect great things.
What's up? What are you doing?
Cooking.
Nintendo's cooked up something new.
Crispy Parmesan chicken, honey. Your favorite. Continue.
Pound until it is roughly a half-inch thick.
This is awesome.
Tenderize, not terrorize. Continue.
Now you can cook the chicken.
Epic. You cooking.
Oh, thank you, I guess.
So when do we eat?
Nice job, everybody.
Play America's Test Kitchen. Let's get cooking on Nintendo DS or the new bigger screen Nintendo DSi XL. Rated E for everyone.
He may be small, but you should see his heart. Do not pity a shelter dog. Adopt one.
If you think all batteries are the same, consider this. A tornado hits. Air Life Denver takes off. Their night vision goggles keeping the rescue mission safe. And powering those goggles, the only battery Air Life trusts. Duracell, trusted everywhere.
My digestive system didn't always behave. But now there's Align with Bifantis. Align helps to restore natural digestive balance for a healthy digestive system. Discover digestive peace or get your money back. Try Align.
Crunch, wheat thins. That's what's gonna happen here. Because you're tasty with toasty whole grain. Wheat thins. Toasted whole grain crunch. The crunch is calling.
Nivea's gradual tanner also lets you shave less often. Nivea sun-kissed beautiful legs with shave minimizing complex. Touch and be touched.
When my allergies hit, I've got a great way to hit back. I get Claritin Clear with non-drowsy Claritin liquid gels. It relieves my worst allergy symptoms with pure liquid power. Claritin liquid gels, the only non-drowsy liquid capsule. Live Claritin Clear.
Tonight,
JT's got a plan.
The hero's leader wants to hand the supervillain a gift.
I'm gonna give Russell my hidden immunity idol.
Brilliant?
It's crazy to give Russell the idol.
Or strangest move ever?
I done planted that little Russell seed in their mind and it's taken root.
New Survivor, CBS tonight.
Well, thank you for letting me stay here. I'm sure you're happy to see the last of me.
No, not at all. You're welcome here anytime.
Well, thank you for understanding.
I understand. I understand you, Meg.
And it means a lot to me that you're in my corner, Paul. You could have taken advantage of my situation, shut me out, but you did the opposite. You welcomed me in your home, and you gave me a reason to get better.
No. You're Eliza's mom. I'll do anything I can to bring you home to her.
She's my life. May I?
You don't ever have to ask. Fine. Go ahead.
You know, I promised myself I wouldn't cry.
be forever, sweetheart. Won't be long.
Yeah.
Be back soon.
You know, Grandma's right. Grandma is so right. I love you to the moon and the sun and back again. Don't you ever forget that, okay? And I am gonna see you very soon, okay? I promise.
Okay, Daddy. Okay. Oh, we'll be on our way. Thank you. Come. It won't be forever, sweetheart. That's the promise.
There's nothing to worry about, Noah. The hearing's just a formality. Mr. Judd just wants to make sure that somebody's paying attention.
Yeah, but you could lose your license, right? I mean, that's what they're going to decide today.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, that it's just for appearance's sake. They're not going to take away my license. It would cost too many people their lives.
But if it should happen by some fluke, what then? And before you ask, I'm not just talking about my surgery. I mean, I know how important this hearing is for you. You shouldn't have to go through it alone.
I'm not.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Tell him. Noah, hi, it's me.
Luke? What are you doing in Texas?
I flew down with Dr. Reed.
Wow, I'm surprised you guys didn't kill each other on the flight.
There were more important things to focus on.
If Dr. Oliver loses his medical license, he won't be able to perform your surgery. So the most important thing is to keep him on the job so you can get your sight back. That is so you. What is? Putting aside your personal feelings for me. It can't be easy for you.
Oh. It's not as bad as I thought.
But we should go. The hearing's really soon. Okay, well, good luck.
Thanks.
Bye.
You ready to go?
Yeah.
No, actually, hold on. Just 1 minute. You're gonna be great. Easy for you to say.
No. It's not.
You asked for help if you needed it, right?
I would now. Seriously, Faith is your family, so I love her. And she's a great girl. She's just a little lost right now. And if anybody understands lost...
You're good to her.
Yeah. So great that she trusted me enough to have her drugs sent to my office.
That won't happen again, I promise.
No, I think she's gonna do better here. Which means things will be better for us. Not that they're bad.
I owe you. Big time.
No. We're even as long as you carve out some private time with me in the hayloft.
The hayloft? We used to spend a lot of time there, didn't we?
You remember that?
Like it was yesterday.
Good morning, Molly.
How did you find
Got
out?
your address from the TV station. They are very excited about our interview. Aren't you going to introduce me?
No, there's no need for an introduction. I know who you are. And I want you out of my house.
Okay, Faith, we've got this suitcase to start with, and then I have some other ones down in the basement for the rest of your stuff.
Stop being so helpful, Mom. You hate this, and we both know it.
Yes, I do, Faith. When you left for boarding school, I missed you so much. And I'm gonna miss you now, too, but do you think it'll make you happy?
That's not what I'm talking about. You might as well admit it. It's so obvious to everyone but you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you do. You hate that Molly's living at the farm with Dad because you want him back.
On the next As the World Turns, sponsored by Airwick, it's good to be home.
Open your eyes. She wants him back.
My feelings for you.
Your feelings have changed.
What the hell?
Oh, my God.
Tell me the name of the guy Ralph hired to dig me out.
I can tell you where to find him, too.
you could capture the essence of nature's fresh scent. Now you can. Introducing new Airwick Aqua Mist. Unlike other aerosols, its propellant-free trigger mists fragrances inspired by the freshest places on Earth. Airwick Aqua Mist. Release the freshness of nature in your home.
The world of orange fiber has a whole new look. Presenting Benefiber Orange, the natural orange-flavored fiber that dissolves completely, so there's no grit. That's the beauty of Benefiber.
When you're living with bipolar depression, it's easy to feel like you're fading into the background. That's because bipolar depression doesn't just affect you, it can consume you. One option proven effective to treat bipolar depression is Seroquel XR. For many, it's one pill once a day. Here is some important safety information you should be aware of. Call your doctor if you have unusual changes in mood, behavior, or thoughts of suicide. Antidepressants can increase these in children, teens, and young adults. Elderly dementia patients taking Seroquel XR have an increased risk of death. Call your doctor if you develop fever, stiff muscles, and confusion, as these may be signs of a life-threatening reaction, or if you have uncontrollable muscle movements, as these could become permanent. High blood sugar has been reported with Seroquel XR and medicines like it, and in extreme cases can lead to coma or death. Tell your doctor if you have a history of low white blood cell count or seizures. Your doctor should check for cataracts. Other risks include increased cholesterol and triglycerides, weight gain, dizziness on standing, drowsiness, impaired judgment, and trouble swallowing. Use caution before driving or operating machinery. Learn more about bipolar depression and questions to ask your doctor at SeroquelXR.com. Bipolar depression doesn't have to consume you. Take the step today and ask your doctor whether Seroquel XR is right for you. If you can't afford your medication, AstraZeneca may be able to help.
Get flawless skin, even in harsh, unflattering light. New Revlon Photo Ready Makeup. Our exclusive formula bends and reflects light to help diffuse every flaw for a poreless, airbrushed look. Revlon Photo Ready Makeup. Find your perfect light.
Can you believe how fast kids grow these days? That's why there's new Danonino. New Danonino has twice the calcium of milk, ounce per ounce, with vitamin D, so it's power-packed for healthy growth. Yummy! New Danonino from Danon, power-packed to help kids grow.
As I get older, I'm making changes to support my metabolism. I'm more active, I eat right, and I switched to One-A-Day Women's Active Metabolism, a complete women's multivitamin, plus more for metabolism support. And that's a change I feel good about.
From One-A-Day.
It's the night Vegas goes country at the Academy of Country Music Awards. See the biggest stars: Taylor Swift, Kenny Chesney, Lady Antebellum, Keith Urban, Carrie Underwood, Brad Paisley, Miranda Lambert, and vote for the Entertainer of the Year. Plus Brooks and Dunn in their final ACM Awards performance. We love ya! Reba hosts the Academy of Country Music Awards live, CBS Sunday.
I've dated hundreds of guys. Not one of them's close to being the one.
So we had a plan.
I want to have a baby.
Are you high? Says here he has red hair and freckles. So cute.